I'm currently stood on the site of the Holbeck Hall Hotel that opened in 1879, and then on one fateful night, or day, on June the 5th, 1993, it disappeared. The world's media gathered right here to watch the hotel as it slipped hundreds of feet down the cliffs down there and into the sea. It even collapsed live on air whilst Richard Whiteley, who was the presenter of the local news at the time, was stood right here watching the hotel behind me collapse down into the sea. This is currently what remains of the site that the hotel stood on. It was right in front of us there. It was quite an old residence actually. When it was built in 1879 it was a house, and then it was converted and extended into a hotel. But it was quite a popular hotel, with it being Scarborough's only 4-star hotel at the time. But it ended up some couple of hundred feet down there. Now this is the original access road into the hotel. As you can see, it's now a dead end with a gate on it. You can't go in there because it's still unsafe. And I'm just going to show you a picture which is taken from right about here. It shows Richard Whiteley stood reporting the news right here, and the hotel just behind him. As you can see right there, there's a big gaping hole where the hotel used to be. It slopes all the way down, and you can see where the land slipped out into the sea. It's now all been re-landscaped, and you can walk around the bottom end down there, but it's not safe to walk around the top end. It's completely fenced off across there. There might be still some movement underneath the ground. So Holbeck Hall, that opened in 1879, was originally a house, like I said, and it was owned by George Alderson Smith, who was actually a local entrepreneur in the fishing industry. And he was advised against building the house here because of geological issues under the ground. And I think they knew, because there was no bedrock underneath, it could be a future landslip. Now George at the time insisted he didn't care if they built the house because it was for his lifetime, and he didn't care if it fell down after he died. Now it's believed that over 1 million tonnes of land was displaced on that night when the landslip happened. Now, they did notice a few days and a few weeks prior to the hotel falling in that things were starting to appear on the landscape here. The rose garden started to sink, paths had cracks in them, and there was a lot of movement on the lower end of the gardens underneath the hotel. But they didn't worry about the hotel with it being so far back. Okay, so I'm going to show you a piece of footage now of Richard Whiteley stood where I was stood a minute ago, and the report he was doing at the time when the hotel collapsed down the cliff. And then I'm going to send the drone up and show you some shots of today and what it looks like.
Hello from the cliff top in Scarborough. I'm speaking to you live. Well, I don't know if you probably saw that. And it says it all. It says it all. The chimney there, which has been standing precariously all afternoon, has finally gone. This is the latest piece of the Holbeck Hall building here that has stood for 110 years, and as you can see, losing its battle, its grim battle to cling on to the crumbling cliff. It's been...
Well, I hope you enjoyed that brief look into the Holbeck Hall Hotel, the hotel that disappeared overnight. It's a very interesting story. I just wanted to tell it while I was here. But anyway, thanks for joining us. If you've got any memories of this event, please put them in the comments down below. Please, if you've enjoyed the video, like the video, and please subscribe to the channel. But I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.